Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie. I post a lot of beauty related content here on YouTube and I am doing a lot of hauls at the moment, so if they're the kind of videos you love to watch, then please hit that subscribe button down below. We have a fucking heavy basket. I don't know where that accent came from, but a big ass basket, let's just say that. And this is all collapsing. For this haul, we've got Bperfect, we've got Mitchell, we've got Morphe, and we've got Doll Beauty. I just feel like those kinds of brands fit in with each other. So again, this is all accumulated over the last 6 months where I haven't done proper monthly hauls. And there is a lot, but there is a lot that I'm happy to be hauling right now. So the first thing I am going to pull out, I'm going to pull all the little things at the top first. So I did buy, okay, all right, hold on, we're nearly there. 6 blushes and a bronzer from Mitchell's brand. I have actually got on Shy Boy today and I feel like it's a really lovely shade. I went a bit too heavy over here, but it looks lovelier over on this side. I bought his 6 new ones. Originally he bought out 3 in summer and I bought 2 of those. Then he did like this huge sale. Oh, he's doing lots of sales, but I got this sale the beginning of December. I believe it was like Black Friday sale, and I got like the whole bundle. I barely paid anything. Like, I've even got a palette in here to show you that I barely paid anything for. But I think I got this bronzer in Toned Up. I got this, I think, because Alex was buying a bundle, and so I bought this shade. It is really lovely and it's really nice when I've got a bit more of a tan on, so I need to buy one that's more my colour, as pale as I am right now. Then we got the 3 that came out around summertime. So we got Shy Boy, Can't Cope with Coral, Melon Sorbet. I can finally throw away the boxes now that I'm hauling them. I do love the boxes though. So Melon Sorbet is this nice like peachy corally colour. Love it. I love the applicator of these. Then we've got Shy Boy, which I feel like is going to be a go-to for me. And you need the tiniest amount because I put too much over here. That is Shy Boy. And you know what? You can use these on your lips as well. Then we've got the shade Can't Cope with Coral, which not my favourite, but it's that shade there, so I feel like that would be perfect with a dark brown lip liner on your lips. Then he brought out 3 new blushes with his Milk collection. I don't really keep up to date with Mitchell. One of them is actually called Dairy Milk because it's white, but I thought this would be great to mix in with like some of the darker ones that I wear in summer that I can't really wear in winter, so I can like lighten it up. Really nice. I'm getting into liquid blushes a lot. I'm trying to use them more because they go off more than the dry powder ones. Then we've got Cowlick, which is this bright purple. Mixing the white in with this will probably be amazing. It's like a hot pink. Lastly, I got Dairy Queen, which is a purple, and I'm so excited to use this. Like, I didn't think it would suit, but then we all saw Soph use it in her video, and like if you use a little amount and then dab it out, it looks fine. So yeah, that's all my Mitchell blushes and bronzers. Then I bought the Feet on the Ground or Off the Ground palette for £12.50. I am gonna either give the pouch away or sell it because I don't use it. But I am so excited. I don't even think I've opened, yeah, I have opened the palette. Could have done a Black Friday haul, but I feel like I barely bought anything over Black Friday. This is the palette right here. This is what it looks like. Fucking gorgeous this is. This is more my kind of vibe than his other palettes, so I had to buy it. I'm not really going to buy the blue one, or I'm not sure about the milk one, I might, or the little palette. They're just not my kind of colours, so I had to just buy the one that I wanted, and I got this for £12.50. bloody still. So that was everything Mitchell related. Now let's do Doll Beauty, which I only have a couple of things. I have a pair of eyelashes that Jodie kindly brought down to me when she stayed with me, just because she said they're more my style, and I actually do want to try some doll lashes. The doll lashes that I got last year in the Christmas collection were just not, they were too extreme for me, but these are called Make Them Stare, I think. Alice, they're called Alice, so I can't wait to use those. Then they have new liners, and you know I reviewed the big liner collection last year at Christmas. Well, they've added 4 more into the collection, and I think they've all got plastic on. Let's see. So we've got the shade Talk to the Hand, which is that brown at the bottom there. Then we've got the shade what is it? Is it Get Your Girl? Get Your Girl? Which looks identical to the last one I've just swatched. Like, really identical. I think it's slightly darker. We've got the shade Thank You next. I hope these look different on the lips, you know. This one's a little bit lighter. So really and truly, you don't need all 4 of these. And the last one we have is Dream On. I swear, if it's similar, like, they don't look that different to each other. Alright, this is more warmer tone. So this one's definitely different. But the other 3 I feel like are not that different. You've got a darker one, medium light, and then you've got a warmer toned one. Realistically, you don't need all 4, but I do love a good Doll Beauty liner. Next thing I got off of Jodie was this P. Louise lip kit. She's kept the liner and I've got the lipstick. Thank you, Jodie. Literally spoils me. This is in the shade Take Off. She actually hadn't used it, but it's that shade here. I don't think she was going to use it. But these P. Louise lipsticks are very weighted, very luxurious feeling, and they even feel better than my MAC. That is everything P. Louise, Doll Beauty. I think we should move on to Morphe. I've bought the Madison Beer palette here. I saw it and I've been wanting it for the longest time. I bought this so long ago. It just looks like this. It's your everyday neutral palette. If you want something that you're going to use all the time, this is the palette for you. Very warm toned. I love warm toned neutrals, not just like warm toned colours, but neutrals are really nice, even though like berrier tones are more my thing. But you've got some like cooler tones in here as well, but it is nice. I can't wait to use this palette. It was on offer for like £10. Oh my god, guys, I've got both of Jaclyn Hill's blush palettes. I am obsessed with these. These I'm going to do a video on. I need to do a whole video on these blush palettes, because if you've got these, you do not need another blush palette in your collection. They are stunning. So you've got Rouge Affair and Rouge Romance. They're both part of the Rouge Romance collection. They were on offer for like £20 each instead of 40 something. So this is what Rouge Affair looks like. Stunning, absolutely stunning. And then Rouge Romance just looks like this. You've got every shade you could possibly want in these 2 palettes. You've got more of like your pinkier tones and then your warm tones over there. It's just, oh, so again, Rouge Affair and Rouge Romance. I cannot wait. I need to do a whole video on these, because for the price and the quality of these, you guys need to see what they perform like. One more Morphe thing I've got is this lip trio. This is in the shade Caramel Nude. It was on offer for £9 at the Morphe shop. Comes in some tissue paper. Literally, I feel like I'm sorted for tissue paper if I was to add some into people's gifts. So you get a lip liner in Trendsetter, which is a really rich dark brown. Then you get a lipstick in Boo. So the lipstick in Boo that comes with it, really nice. And then you get like this really, really pale gloss in Chili. It is really, really pale. Not my kind of gloss, but with this trio, I think it will look banging. One more Morphe palette is the Maddie Ziegler palette. I'm hoping I said her name right. I think I saw, oh, was this the palette I saw Tolu I believe it was Tolu on Instagram have it. I think it was this one, and I think she made me buy it. As soon as I saw it in her collection on her videos, I had to buy it. I didn't notice how nice it was until I saw it in her Instagram videos, on her stories. It is proper nice. I just love it. You can either go neutral, you can go a bit bright. It's got some lovely shimmers in there, and Morphe palettes are just so nice. It's so like bulky feeling, and they don't feel cheap, but the packaging is gorgeous too. I thought I would add Natasha Denona in here. I got this for roughly what you would pay for a Morphe palette, like 20 quid. It was on a good offer, I think, on Look Fantastic. This is the bronze palette. Now, I remember Alex back in the day was collecting all of these palettes, and they just look absolutely gorgeous, but this is the only one that has spoken out to me. Well, to be fair, I do like all of her palettes, but this went on such a good deal, and I've never tried a Natasha Denona palette, so I cannot wait to use this. I've got so much new makeup to use that we've got a lot of videos coming up basically. Lastly, we have Bperfect. I'm so happy with my buys. Firstly, I've got the Jack Jossa palette. I have been wanting her collection for the longest time. It is absolutely stunning. I cannot believe how big these palettes are. They're massive. Bperfect palettes are bloody massive. Just look at that. They are stunning. I cannot wait to get my hands playing in this. This is just, oh, and I love that there's literally like 4 shimmers in there and everything else is matte. This is a very me kind of palette, and even the colour, like a dusky pink. I also finally got my hands on the Manifest palette. I feel like I've wanted this for ages. I've tried buying it in auctions in our Patreon groups before. Never actually managed to get my hands on it. Oh, but look, again, these are just massive palettes. Like, can you see like 3 fingers worth of an eyeshadow there? I actually feel like you can get blushes out of this as well. Like, some of these would make amazing colours. These 3 here, this shade here, all of these would make lovely blushes too. And I love doing that with eyeshadow palettes, making them as blushes too. I cannot wait to play with these Bperfect palettes. If there's anything you want me to play with, I'm literally just making a pile down here because I've got no space up here. Let me know. I also have the Jack Jossa cream bronzer stick. I feel like there's 2 shades of this, and I got the shade Mocha, which is that shade on the corner there. These little sticks, they're so nice. I've never had a cream bronzer stick like this, and I feel like it's so luxurious looking, and it's got like her colours there as well. So luxurious. Bperfect had like this whole 9-year anniversary £9 sale, so I went in and I bought the Scorched, is this blusher? Yeah, in the shade Melt. Look at the packaging on this. I want to get all of them. This is what it looks like. It's the perfect pink shade, I feel like. Haven't even swatched it, so I'll swatch it for you guys. Look at that shade there. Really nice. I love the blushes that they've come out with. Such huge compacts. So I obviously had to get myself a highlighter too in the £9 sale. I got the 32 degree Fahrenheit one. It's the perfect gold. Like, absolutely stunning. Like, running out of places to swatch down there. Just move my flab around and you can see it. Carly actually kindly sent me her Jack Jossa bronzer. It was a bit too dark for her. It's more of a contour, I feel like. I don't feel like it is much of a bronzer, but no, it is. When you blend it out, it's actually a really nice bronzer shade. It looks scary in the pan, like it looks so much darker than it should be, but it's not that scary. That really blended out quite nicely, so excited to use that. I actually have a contour stick, I have a bronzer, I have a blush, I have a highlight. Got like nearly a full face. This went on offer for £9. I had to pick it up. This is the Vivienne Scepter palette. Now, I know there was a bit of controversy about the palette and the quality, but I have to try it for myself. This palette, so gorgeous, bloody massive too. So I wasn't too keen on this palette straight away when it came out. I just felt like it wasn't my kind of color story, but upon seeing loads of people use it and review it, the more and more I saw it, the more and more I liked it. You've got like a bronzer, blush, highlighter, white and black, your shimmers, your mattes, and then one line of shimmers again down here. It's such a nice color story, and I will be pulling this out in more spring, summertime. I feel like I don't like when face pans are in palettes because it's just not that universal, but the rest of the palette is so nice, and you can feel the glitter, and it just, it's stunning. And for £9 and a palette that was probably like £35, you can't go wrong. The last thing that's in here from August is the Carnival Antidote palette. Now I have reviewed this, and I did say in a video that I will be doing part 2 and part 3. I'm still going to do that because I used in part 1 this side, and I want to do like part 2 this side and part 3 the greens. I will get around to doing it. This palette came out, I think, like August bank holiday. It is again a Stacey Marie collaboration with Bperfect. These Bperfect palettes, I've even got a TikTok, they're so good, like they're so good. I love Stacey Marie's palette, but I feel like this is my ultimate favorite palette from Bperfect because it's got all the colors I'm going to use. There's not a single color in there I'm not going to use, and I love the fact that there's more greens, because when I go for looks I go for these types of colors, but if I want something colorful I go for greens. I absolutely love greens, so this is like a staple in my collection. I did buy off a Depop this Ofra highlight before all that crap went on with their CEO. This is the shade Star Island, but I got it off a Depop. I didn't put my money into the business, and it's like a pale gold shade. I'm really sad I'm not going to use Ofra on my channel, but I bought all of the Ofra stuff. Well, I've only got like 2 or 3 Ofra items. I will be like using these in my own time, but I'm not really going to be sharing it with you guys because being a Jew myself, I do not support what the CEO did. I'm really angry, to be fair, really angry, and I bought these 3 products before all that crap happened on Instagram. So I will not be saying you should buy from Ofra. I'm not promoting them in any way, but I did buy this months ago, I feel like. So yeah, that is, well, Bperfect, Mitchell, Natasha Denona, Morphe, Doll, Louise. Did I say Mitchell? That is all the items I've bought in the last 6 months plus from these brands, and I cannot wait to use some of this. And if there's anything you feel like I really need to use, let me know and I will prioritize that. But I do hope you did enjoy this video. Please smash it huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.